Hello YouTube, welcome to this channel again. Today we're gonna talk about a man, specifically an Amazon customer who is really active on the site to add comments on every item he had purchased. So let's begin. Hope you like it.
Where's your emergency?
I just killed my mom and my sister.
We all agree that most people and serial killers hide so they won't be found, or especially the police will find them. But this guy we're going to talk about is a bit special and doesn't even hide. A South Carolina real estate agent has been charged with kidnapping a woman. He also admitted to 7 murders and left chilling comments on Amazon about the weapons he bought for his murders. The man was arrested on Thursday, November 3, 2016 in South Carolina. He is accused of confining a woman whom he had chained like a dog. Todd Kohlhepp, registered as a sex offender for nearly 30 years, has also admitted to being the author of 7 murders, including an unsolved quadruple homicide for more than 13 years. In addition to this, the investigators discovered several other surprises. On Amazon, the man would have indeed bought a chainsaw, a shovel, knives, so many weapons used to commit his murders, without failing to leave the attention of readers' comments more than doubtful. According to the Greenville News, 140 notices have been posted since 2014 by a user named Myuu, whose shopping list is named Todd Kohlhepp. Some were strangely posted just days before the August 2016 disappearance of Kaylee Brown. This young woman of 30 years had disappeared with her companion Charles Barber. She was found chained in a metal container. The body of her companion was exhumed Friday, November 4, 2016 in the property of the serial killer. Most of the items commented on were for tools, battle books, weapon accessories, or tactical equipment. In September 2014, Myuu reportedly described a lock as very strong. At first, his posting was not too suspicious. I have 5 of these on a shipping container. Nothing can break them, but they're sure to wear out eventually. But as time goes on, his comments get weirder and weirder. In another comment, this user writes on the sales page of a knife, "I haven't stabbed anyone with it yet, but I still hope I can. And when it happens, it would be with a tool of this quality." Myuu also reportedly gave his opinion on a collapsible shovel, explaining that he kept one in his car for those times when he had to hide bodies. Didn't come with a miniature shovel that could have been useful. It is at this point that the police continue to do more research and discover more things that Todd has done before. Who is Todd Kohlhepp really? Todd Kohlhepp was born on March 7, 1971 in Florida and was raised in South Carolina and Georgia. His parents divorced when he was 2 years old. He didn't have a good relationship with his stepfather and wanted to live with his biological father. At the age of 9, he was described as explosive. He also showed cruelty to animals. His father later stated that the only emotion his son was capable of was anger. He spent 3.5 months in Georgia Mental Hospital. As a teenager, Todd Kohlhepp raped his 14-year-old neighbor and threatened her with a .22 caliber revolver. He later threatened to kill her younger siblings if she told anyone what happened. In 1987, he pleaded guilty to the kidnapping charge and was sentenced to 15 years in prison. In August 2001, he was released from prison and moved to South Carolina where his mother lived. During his imprisonment, he obtained a degree in computer science. From January 2002 to November 2003, he worked as a graphic designer for a company in Spartanburg. He then attended the University of South Carolina and earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management. On June 30, 2006, he was able to obtain a license as a real estate agent. 17 years after his first crime, he is the perpetrator of a shooting in a motorcycle store. The victims are owner Scott Bonder, 30, service manager Brian Luca, 30, mechanic Chris Sherbert, 26, and accountant Beverly Guy, 52. Yet he still escapes the police and begins to make a fortune in real estate. Todd buys a huge property of 40 hectares and he gives free rein to his morbid fantasies. On August 31, 2016, Kayleigh Brown and her boyfriend Charles Davis Carver disappeared after cleaning at Kohlhepp's residence. Carver is found dead from multiple gunshots. On November 3, Brown is found by authorities. Investigators tracked him after tracing the couple's last cell phone signals. According to Brown, she witnessed the shooting of Carver. During her captivity, Brown was fed once a day. 2 bodies are discovered on Kohlhepp's property following his arrest. Johnny Joe Coxey, 29, and Megan Leigh Macro Coxey, 26. They were to work on his property. Macro Coxey was killed by a gunshot to the head on December 25, 2015, and Coxey had been shot in the torso a week earlier. What do you think about the story? Do you think he did that because of what he has been through when he was a child? Tell me your idea in the comments. So this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it and I'll see you next week for a new video. Goodbye.